at the dock watching us get off. And they were ready to sign you up, pay you, put you on there as being a member of the academy, and gave you time to go home for 30 days and come back. Already on the payroll. And since I was from Los Angeles, I had uncles and grandmas in Tijuana and in Mexico. I said, this is great. I mean, why not? But for some reason, I came home.
Stayed.
Because they knew that you were okay. Here you are. You've been overseas 3 years. You don't have any. You shouldn't have any record.
Yeah.
Bad record. But they were ready to put you on a payroll.
I've never heard that story.
They were right there. Three recruiters from the LAPD.
Now, let's see. Where were you then when the atomic bombs were dropped in August of '45? Were you still overseas, or were you back in San Diego?
No. When all that happened, I was in the Long Beach Naval Hospital in San Francisco. Not Long Beach, in San Francisco. Yeah. And I could hear all the whoop and holler and the noise, and the ships on the harbor going toot, all that. And here I am with malaria, very, very ill, looking out the window.
What was your reaction when you found out that the war had ended?
I don't remember, but I guess it was good. I don't remember.
I know the Marines that were getting ready for the invasion of Japan were very happy.
Oh, let me tell you something. I think it would, if we'd have gone the way the Japanese fight, they don't surrender. It'd have been bad.
Yeah.
It would have been very bad. They would have fought to the last kid.
That was going to ask that question. Thank you. Did the Japanese attack a lot at night?
They, not a lot.
No.
Not a lot. They liked the evening. It seems to me, that's what it seems to me. I don't know.
Sunset.
But the first couple months on Guadalcanal, I think the first 2.5 or 3 months, I remember walking through a place where they had a place chained off with a wire. 6 prisoners.
6 or
And the only reason they were there because they were so full of malaria and dysentery, they couldn't commit hara-kiri. They couldn't kill themselves. But I got to see a lot of them that killed themselves, commit hara-kiri, because they're dying for their emperor.
Yep.
See, we die for our country, and the guy that dies for emperor, he's more. He's more ready to die than we are.
Yeah.
I think.
You're supposed to make the other guy die.
We're supposed to make the other guy die. That's our culture. That's our culture.
So when you were discharged, you came back to Texas?
Oh yeah.
And then what'd you do then? Raise a family?
Well, I wanted to go to college, but back then they didn't have GED.
The GI Bill?
The GED.
Oh,
you had to go to
GED,
school.
yeah.
And since I had quit, I started working at the Naval Station in Corpus and going to school at night. All full of GIs. Everybody, every classroom full of returning GIs, all going to get that degree so they could go to college. And there was a well, we don't call it a bar. It was a bar downtown Corpus Christi, where everybody's sitting there talking about where's so and so, whether he got killed or he got this, or he's in the hospital over there, or he's over here, he went crazy. We're all catching up on buddies. And after that, I went to A&I in Kingsville. And I was a graduating senior, 49, when Korea came, and I had joined the reserves.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So there I go, back in to the Marine Corps, but I didn't go to Korea. They made me an infantry instructor at Camp Pendleton.
I didn't think I saw that on. Keep going. I'm sorry. I just wanted to. So then you got out after that, or just stay in the reserve?
That was enough. If I'd have stayed in, I would probably wind up in Vietnam. Because that would fit in right in. I met one guy my age that did that. He stayed in the reserve, got out of Korea, stayed in reserve, so he got to go to World War II.
Wow.
You're a pilot?
No, I was in the Air Force, but I was in Vietnam.
He was
I
on
never
Flying
went there.
Fortress. He was a belly gunner
Oh,
over Germany. I don't know how about 30 bomber
I wouldn't
raids.
fit in that position.
Yeah, when that plane went and everybody bailed out, the belly gunner didn't bail out.
Yep.
He went, he's
Yep.
gone. And we became good friends. And then he went to Korea, stayed in reserves,
went in.
and went to Vietnam. I said, God, you.
Well, that was the next question I was going to have. After the war, when you got out, did you keep in contact with a lot of your Marine Corps buddies?
No,
No.
I don't know why. No.
So the honor flight was the first time you got back meeting some of the veterans?
Yeah, and I heard about the honor flight in a New York magazine,
Oh.
and I got I sent him a letter. About 3 months later, I get an answer. Are you ready to go? Go where? Honor flight. Yeah. I had forgot about it.
From
And
here?
they send me the flight to get the plane here, and then went on to Washington, and then that was it. There was no lot of people. I was the only one from San Antonio,
Oh.
and we got a different kind of T-shirt than the ones I have here. The Alamo.
Yeah.
It was a white one. You want?
I didn't know
don't have
that.
it.
I didn't
have
think
it.
you went with our group. I've been on almost all the flights but one.
It was way early in the beginning.
Yeah. I did not. Okay.
Early in the
That
beginning.
explains why I didn't know you. Okay.
And I don't think the Alamo honor flight even existed then. I notice now that when they leave in the last couple of years, few
Yeah.
years, they have fanfare, they have balloons, they have.
Oh,
people
yeah.
read.
Yeah, big,
I
yeah.
know. Me and my daughter, who was my chaperone, they sent us the tickets because I had to pay. And it was
That
up
was
to us to get to the airport. It was us to get to where we're going. It was us to get to the hotel.
That was great. Two questions. From your experience being in the Marines and then being in combat, was there anything that influenced you the rest of your life as far as what you learned in the Marines, as far as discipline and
Discipline and meanness.
meanness? He's nodding his
If I
head.
say 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
I like that. All right, this is the last question. You're doing great. We're about 40 minutes. That's super. If you had a chance to talk to, would it be like great grandchildren who you don't know, they're not born yet, what advice would you give them? What would advice would you give young people? You know, you grew up during the Depression. You lost your dad at an early age. You quit high school. You went in the Marines. You were in combat. You came back, got your degree.
If you don't, okay, I've talked to some already, some of the young people. If you don't know what you want, join the service. If you want to learn how to kill, join the Marines. If you want to learn aviation, join the Air Force. If you want to learn a career in electrician or plumbing or welding, join the Navy. Because you're on a ship and that's a city.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys who learn, you can be a barber in the Navy on a ship.
Yep.
You're a barber. And now you can be a beautician.
Yeah, that's right.
But join the Navy. That's what I tell. Or go on to do whatever. But I have learned since that college is not all that important if you have, because I know that through our daughter, Patricia. People like that I've learned only with a GED test and making over 100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I do mention the military. I'm a strong believer. Artie started college after high school. Remember? Del Mar. San Antonio Junior College. He comes home one day and says, they had books and stuff. I don't, something like, I'm paraphrasing. You didn't feel comfortable with all that stuff and the reading stuff. And I don't know if we talked or what. I might have mentioned the Air Force, I don't know. But he joined the Air Force, and look what happened.
Yeah.
Terrific career. Out of
All
high
I got to
school.
learn how to shave now. He'd be good.
Yeah, been all over the world. I wish I had done that.
I have no regrets either.
So you see, to me, that's the only thing I could say. It teaches you discipline, the military. It teaches you how to get along with people. It helped me a lot in the police work. The retired police officer and all
I
that.
remember you said that, yeah.
It helped me. It helped me to know get recognize something right away.
Yeah. Any last words you want to say? This is your recording, so anything you'd like to say about being an American, serving your country?
It's a terrific country, and I've had a good life.
That's
I've had a
great
good.
way.
I've had a good life. God's with me. I don't know why, because I've done a lot of things that I should have done, and here I am, still kicking at almost 95.
Great ending. Perfect.
You mean I talk that much?